even for some of the like the draft picks that we've seen given over to Yehezkiel, he does end up having to play, you know, the more scaling style of mid mages. Now, Team Liquid ID going to be on blue side up against Alter Ego on the red side. First pick, Harith, gonna take that away from Highs, not gonna let him play it no longer, but that means that Highs, he's gonna get his hands on that Granger.
Yo, Gideon, you predicted it before the draft even started. Alter Ego's taking their time though. I wonder, because I feel like this is a Granger Suyo pick. What else are they considering that they're taking the time here? Maybe they're just taking the time just to really discuss about what's the they go for a Tigreal. I mean, like, to be fair, you don't need to pick up the Granger now, because unless TLID plays a Granger jungle.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. Not in this meta, not right now, because there's just too many ways to punish it, especially if you start losing pressure in your mid lane, or even one of the sides of one or the other of the side lanes. But now Team Liquid ID, they see this, they're like, okay, sure. It's gonna be pretty difficult to play Joy into the Tigreal, but they could technically still do it if we want to. The second go-to is probably going to be the Alpha, which can at least do pretty good against not only the Suyo, but chunk out the Tigreal after he engages with the ult.
Or Hayabusa that's still in Fabian's name, but no, he goes for the Alpha, just like you said, alongside with the TLID. So it looks like TLID, they want a lot more early game pressure here. They just need a very strong mid laner in terms of burst damage in the early game, and then they'll be set. But like you said, usually they put a scaling hero onto Yehezkiel. Maybe they have to change it up. Maybe they just realize you can't let Alter Ego control the early game. And now Alter Ego getting Nino on that CC, that's a big power pick.
What?
Oh, wait, but that also means Granger gets banned, right?
Yeah. I mean, sure. All right, dude. All right. I think
Claude.
They still, I mean, they can technically play Moskov if they want to. I mean, since TLID already have like both the TLID as well as the Alpha, there are ways to kind of peel for your team if things don't exactly go well. But I'm very surprised that Alter Ego prioritized this CC more than anything else. I think he did perfectly fine in his lane up against Lucas in the first place. They could have locked in Lucas here and then followed the same drafting pattern that Team Liquid ID did, which was banned out both the Phoveus and as well as the CC. That would have worked out too.
Yeah. Let's think about the conversation they had, right? Maybe Nino is saying, if we have triple threat, then that will overwhelm TLID, because in that game, the real threat is definitely Highs as well as the mid laner, Roundel as well as Highs was the main damage dealer. So if they add one more layer, maybe, okay, I'm just speaking out. I feel like Alter Ego, their strategy overwhelmed TLID. I feel like that's it. They're not gonna play range. They're actually gonna play dive. Actually, now that I look at this, three members of Alter Ego can flicker forward.
Okay.
Not flicker, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I definitely get what you mean. Because again, TLID, in terms of like their battle lines, again, Spear of Alpha makes sense. They have the Raging Sandstorm as well, and then they want to make sure that Eronchi can kind of keep up with that Harith with his innate movement abilities through those Chrono Dash resets, right? But even so, I think that Alter Ego, they can play a more dive style, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the way that they take it, especially when you have a Tigreal, right? Because I do think there needs to be some kind of enabler, right? You have the enabler, now what's the payoff? And I'm curious to see whether Alter Ego might lean into like a Beatrix, for an example, or maybe in their mid laner, something with like, you know, high burst ability. It could be, I wish it was the Vexana, but it's just banned out. Same goes with Sicilion. But I'm also surprised that, you know, Team Liquid, ahead of the game, get rid of the get rid of some of the bad matchups for Harith, like Lunox.
Honestly, if Alter Ego picks up Valentina here, it does look like they're gonna play for dive. But no, they pick up the Pharsa. So far, we've seen incredible Pharsa plays by both teams, Alter Ego as well as TLID. So you can make the argument that this is taking away from Yehezkiel, but still, pretty good pickup here, and still hiding their gold laner, which a lot of options. The Moskov is up, the Claude is up. Yeah, a lot of options for Alter Ego here, and I kind of feel like it's a good strategy. Let Highs have the last pick so that he's comfortable with the lineup that TLID is showing.
don't know. I think he would have been like pretty comfortable with the Granger earlier over the CC like that. He had the lottery ticket, but he's just like, no, I'm giving it to you. You can check out the chocolate factory, Mr. Nino. Wow, Novaria. Interesting options for the side of Team Liquid. Yes, it does increase the hitbox overall, but they're also pairing it up with, again, a very hefty front line here from the side of TLID with the Hilda as well.
Well, Gideon, you're showing proof that you're a fan of TLID. You talked about how Ezekiel is usually the scaling guy in the team. Well, with the Novaria, scales very well. Early game, cheap damage, just very, very little. But when it comes to the late game, a little bit unfair. Alter Ego, if they want to get onto this, a Claude as well as Moskov is good options. More on the Claude, honestly, but let's see. 5 seconds in, he has to lock it up. And the 1-1. Okay, I wasn't expecting the 1-1, but hey, this is do or die for Alter Ego.
I think it's all right. I think that the 1-1 in this type of position is actually kind of okay because Alter Ego isn't lacking damage at this point. They're more scared of Team Liquid ID having that first punch initiative, and if he lands clean on the chin, it's lights out. So having the maneuverability of that 1-1 might give them an opportunity to kind of open up some big plays. And I think that Alter Ego are convinced that TLID are targeting highs.
Or maybe Highs is just a little bit upset because 1-1 is a very good lane bully, the type that can go all in and force out a lot of abilities from your opposing laner. Granger is a lane bully as well, but he's more about poking you out, like slowly chunking you down, forcing you to recall and then miss some of your minion waves. But a 1-1, he just goes in. Like, I'm not gonna poke you out, I'm just gonna straight up kill you. But here's the thing, going up against the High Rift, I'm not so sure if he can do that. Haven't seen a lot of matchups 1-1 against the High Rift, so this is gonna be new for me as well.
Yeah, I think that still it is very, very much High Rift favorite here, right? Because it doesn't, if Aaron is like, oh, I'm taking a bad trade, I can just dash out of the situation, right? I just need to make sure that the fissure just lands. It just needs to touch highs ever so slightly. And now the mid lane is my biggest concern. Yep, this is why. Yehezkiel and as well as Witty, the fact if Witty does get his hands on this Khalid, it's instant priority. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Okay, Gideon, let me just say it. I called it.
I take it back. I'm surprised that Aaron Shiki decided to trade against highs, especially when it's like you know that there's Inspire. You know the Inspire is available. Like, well, what are we doing here?
Like I said, I think Highs is upset.
He is very upset.
And he is expressing himself well. Speaking of which, looking at the emblems here, Weakness Finder does make it so that once Aaron Shiki is hit, without after the dash, he's very slow, so free damage for Highs, and Highs is using Pull Yourself Together, so his Inspire comes up more often. So yeah, I feel like this is a lane bully 1-1, where off cooldown, uses the Inspire, get the proc on the Weakness Finder, make it so that Aaron can't get out, especially pre-level 4. That's prime time.
Oh, dude.
I mean, look at it. Look at it.
He's about to die. He's about to die. He's got his Inspire ready to go. If Aaron Shiki tries to go for anything crazy at this point, then it's gonna be an interesting bout.
Yeah, dude, at this point, the gold lane, more like EXP lane, man.
Yeah, dude, it's all about the EXP lane. Aran versus Nino, both sides not getting much priority in their own individual lanes, but it doesn't matter, right? Because who gets a turtle first? They're opening it up the map straight away with the Astral Echoes. Dreams right on top of Favi on his backline is getting attacked by Witty. He flickers on out of there. Rundell is about to hit level 4. Oh, it's close! And it looks like Nino goes down to takes down Fabian. And Ron, unfortunately, might not have the same fate. Flickers away just in time. Rundell, he doesn't know it! He doesn't know it! He's looking elsewhere. Man, sleeping at the wheel. He also doesn't have his cooldowns off to take down Aran. But at the end of the day, despite everything that has happened, you're kidding. I'm done. I'm done with this game. You know what? MLBB sucks. This game is... I'm so mad. How? Dude.
Level of Caster Curse to the max. Let's look at gold lane, by the way. Okay, an attempt happened. Okay, so let's start it off. Number one, yeah, 1-1 killed 1v1 the Hive. So that's number one. Number two, Trying to kill off Aran. Cheeky flicker. Means if Gabe dies, I swear. Gabe, if you die,
No, he's got cooldowns. He's got cooldowns, right? Okay, that one's well deserved once Aran shows up into the lane. Once Aran shows up into the lane, like, well deserved.
What is Fabian doing now? Okay, Gideon. What is this game, Gideon?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I gave up like 2 seconds ago. Like, look at this. What's going on, Witty? What are you doing, buddy? RNG is going to get a little bit of pressure here, but doesn't matter. Rundell's gonna blow him out of the water. Highs wants to get involved. Flickers forward, dies anyways. Was surprised that absolutely nobody. Well, I feel like both teams are pushing each other's buttons.
No, you know what this is? This is Indonesia. This is why people call them the Brawl server. I think they had a gentleman's agreement and be like, bro, what are we doing? Like, why are we trying to out macro each other? What are we, Filipinos? Come on, man. We fight. We brawl.
Oh,
none of this chess stuff. Blah. You know?
Chess. That's lame. That's lame. We're playing Mobile Legends. Let's play real Mobile Legends right now. And I think that
we play checkers.
we play checkers, and we're happy.
Oh yeah, and now we're back into the game, and we're instantly around the turtle here. Oh, an instant engage. Winnie gets on the 3 members. Rattle is very low, and Ezekiel hits the shot, gets the kill. Fabian secures the turtle, and Highs goes in with a crossbow of 10, getting 2, and now trying to run away, but he instantly gets taken down. Nino gets a kill. What are we talking about? This is the Brawl server. Everyone's fighting. It's 3-4-3.
I mean, both sides were chasing for trades, and it makes a lot of sense why they were brawling this time round compared to what happened earlier. But man, Ezekiel just landing these meteors like literally pixel perfect. Highs comes down from the crossbow of Tank, instantly gets blasted by the splash damage.
You know what? I heard a Selena buff is coming, and that's just gonna buff up TLID. Seeing as how Ezekiel is hitting the shots, Selena Ezekiel is gonna be nasty.
Hey, who knows? Maybe Witty's gonna be the one who shows us how it's done.
Hey, you know what? Maybe. But either way, TLID has the advantage right now. And that's not what you want, especially if you're looking at the goal differences here. Fabian, as well as Ezekiel, and Aaron Shiki, all the damage dealers are having the advantage.
Yeah, they are. Nino trying to poke out Fabian as much as he can, but Fabian can just out-sustain it. Oh, wait, missing the surge, but no punish just yet. They're looking for the opportunity. Astral Echoes comes on through. Rundell's in so much trouble. He's dead, and Aran flickers out of there. K, thanks, bye. As Fabian sticks around for the fight a little bit longer, trying to push through the vengeance, excuse me, but it doesn't matter because Yehezkill does not miss. That is why he's being the ghost of vengeance of Jakarta. Jaron, once again, going back into the middle of this fight, finally we do see the initial miss, but Yehezkill right on top of Nino as Witty finds the kill with the help of the Raging Sandstorm. Holy, 9-8 the current kill score, 3.2k for TLID.
That was a long play-by-play. I'm glad we're taking turns. But yeah, you hit the kill. Dude, what's up with... He makes me want to play Novaria, man. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna suck, by the way, but... Dude, that's big. High is now having the Demon Hunter story. The action does not stop. Dreams gets 1 member, and it's Fabian. Fabian gets caught out, and now the turtle is gonna continue. Ezekiel already shot his shot, so Gabe is gonna be the one getting this turtle. Did we say TLID got an advantage? In a split second, now Alter Ego is taking charge.
Oh yeah, they've taken full charge of it. Again, both sides equally eager to make plays happen across the map. However, we are seeing on the opposite end, their airstrike already coming out. Dreams, he wants to push Aran of all people outside the turret range, but now Aaron Shikin as well as Witty forcing Rundell out. I mean, Witty, he's just gonna follow him all the way through. He's guaranteed that he should be guaranteed this kill, but on the opposite end, Highs is able to sneak past with the help of his Inspire, getting the extra attack speed to increase the amount of dashes he have. Curtain Call comes through. Nino trades his life. Sorry, at this point, Witty trades his life. But at least he is taking out Rundell, so he's still punching above his weight.
Okay, so 1 team fight done. Are we gonna get another one in 2 minutes?
I feel like is probably
Yeah.
going to happen sooner, right? Because I'm looking at the map, Fabian has nothing to farm right now, and he has to go to the enemy jungle side.
Okay, there we go. The fight does not stop. Aaron Shiki has to use the Zaman Force, but another fight here in mid. Roundel with the Feather Airstrike hitting onto them, and Aran taking a bit of damage coming in from Nino. Alter Ego, they're inside the jungle of TLID. All 5 members are here. Looks like they are discouraged with the presence of Ezekiel.
Okay, they're like, okay, the Astral Echo is out. Let's get out of here. This is where we call it quits. That's gonna be the big red flag for them. They don't want to take more damage than they probably should. The next objective is coming up in about 16 seconds, and current score 10-10.
Yeah, and TLID looking at the top lane, almost getting that. So I feel like a little bit of macro play here while you're going for the Lord. Try to push it in, get some advantage, and then it'll be good. Highs right now 3, 2, and 4. In this game, he's definitely moving forward quite a lot. We see him using the Claude, using the Granger, much safer with this 1-1. It's almost like his alter ego just came out.
His ultra ego. I like it.
I'm alone. All 4 of you guys are there. You guys move around. I'll try to hit you.
All 4 of you are playing Fanny.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And now look at the Lord. Oh, engagement coming in from the Tigreal. Guess who? Fabian charges in, gets the Lord, and immediately a fight ensues. Erishiki just got the Holy Crystal. The fight has been begun. Double kill coming in for Fabian. 2 members of Alter Ego is down. Arad is down. And looks like it's covering up, but Nino is going up against Fabian. They want to make sure Fabian goes down. Look at Fabian using the Winter Crown. That Winter Crown saved his life.
Yep, the rest of his teammates actually coming in for this fight, and Fabian doesn't mind fighting if it's just a 1v1, but against highs, he could be a little tough here. Rondell instantly dropping the Feather Airstrike, but he gets chunked out in response. Thanks for giving away your position, kid, as Yehezkiel making sure that he is sniping them whenever he can. At this point, again, great Raging Sandstorm coming up from Witty, being able to stop Gebe from actually getting his retribution off.
By the way, Wishing Lantern has been completed. And now Astral Echo Hughes, they want to get Dreams. They got Dreams. Highs is so low. Aaron Shiki dashing all over the place. And now they want Nino. Nino has to go back into his base. Feather Airstrike used, but no kill goes over to Alter Ego.
So ridiculous, so ridiculous. Dreams taking so much damage there, but you can just see the value that Yehezkiel is getting. With this Lord push, they should be able to at least force out one of these inhibitors, but it really depends, right? It comes down to Yehezkiel just hitting shots, but they at least will guarantee all the outer turrets for sure. This mid-tier 2, it's just a matter of time.
Now TLID, that draft is unfair because the Wishing Lantern has been built. Again, they don't even have to fight at this point. They don't have to brawl. Just keep shooting your shots. Gabe has to dodge that. Now everyone is living in the Matrix.
Whoa, both sides. They're just trying to keep their distance. Again, some of these shots are going to be pretty hard. Like hitting highs, for an example, hitting Gabe, they're the more mobile targets. And unfortunately, Rondell, Dreams, and even for Nino, they're spacing out, especially Rondell. Like, he doesn't want to give away his position just yet, but he needs to somehow bait TLID into walking into his Feathered Airstrike territory.
One shot from Ezekiel gets 20% HP from a tank. That is bad news for any damage dealer for Alter Ego. TLID almost having 4,000 gold lead here. Alter Ego, they're not going to shy away from a fight. They just need to find a way for Highs to get his basically get his ult up. But the problem is, I already see at least 2 Winter Crowns. One on Fabian, one on Aran. So that can be bad news for the 1-1.
Talking about bad news, as Highs is going to get doved upon. Dreams is going to sacrifice his life for hire, as Highs still able, with the help of the Inspire, manages to make it through. They finally find the angle, but again, no setup to make it work. Gebe able to get out just in time. A good catch coming in for the side of TLID. They wanted Highs, but they got Dream instead, and I think even so, plenty of value in it. No implosion, no flicker as well.
At this point, I feel like Roundel is a little bit frustrated with the flickers from TLID. How many times Roundel should have gotten the kill, but because of a damn flicker, they got out of it?
Too many times. Too many times. Maybe he should have considered playing Novaria next time. That's hey, at least then you can more consistently hit your shots. You're not dependent on that ult as often.
Yeah, but that is only if he sees the world in slow motion. Ezekiel now having that divine glaive.
Dude, look at his items, bro. Look at his items. It's so.
He already has 5.
How does he have 9k gold? How does he have 9k gold in this matchup? He's not like, I mean, I want to say that he's not participating too often in these fights, but he's 2 and 10, so you can just tell that he's been part of majority of these fights and still is holding a 2.4k lead on Rundell.
He has double the items of what Roundel has, and now the Winter Crown has been used by Aran, and now the Zaman Force onto Dreams. Dreams, he has the immortality. The immortality has popped, and Ezekiel gets the killing spree. And at this point, TLID is looking at Alter Egos like, bro, game number 1, nah, not happening again.
Oh, it is a tough match to watch here. I mean, Team Liquid ID, their sieging is just so good, right? I mean, Game is getting poked out by Fabian because he's trying to hit the Lord. Eventually, these 2 inhibitors will eventually fall. Witty trying his best, but Fabian gonna be the next up as they crack open 2 inhibitors. They're looking for a third on that top side, but Aaron Shiki is right on top of the Zaman Force. He's going straight for the Crystal, and they bought too much time. They gave him too much space. Team Liquid ID close out this game, and you can see on the face of Aaron Shiki